Deep breath.
We got less than 15 minutes to explain how we bought 1,000 items with just $1 before Ryan passes out in this freaking sauna. Turning $1 into 1,000 items is not easy, dare I say impossible. But how do we do it? Simply, as degenerates ourselves, gamba. As degens of our generation, we decided to suck the tits of Anita Mox Win, goddess of luck, and decided to play fun games with strangers with a price of $1 for every win.
I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose.
And as the luck boxes we were on a fucking roll. We just couldn't lose, honestly. At one point, we were up like $10.
Remember, kiddos, we are degenerates of our generation. We never stop at a high. We were riding the highs of highs, but with every high comes a low. And let's just say, folks, what happened after was a series of losing.
Dude, you're not playing the next game, bro. You're not. Scissors, shoot, scissors, shoot, scissors, shoot. Oh,
You lost everything, sir. What are you going to say about this?
You just gotta go bring your money back. Me.
Until we met a kid named Cola. Cola, you're watching this? Thank you, sir. Cola did not have any money after losing, so he gave us his grape candy. That gave us a sick idea. That is bartering.
Not a bad idea, huh? We started trading from a candy to a tissue and eventually to popcorn. Not just any popcorn, folks. Hong Kong motherfucking Disneyland popcorn.
Folks, listen, we thought that shit was a scam, but when we opened it and tried it, that shit was fresh out the oven. Kinda fresh. And all we had to do now is trade it for an even more valuable item. But guess what? We lost it. And by we, I mean Rhyme. Rhyme left it on the train. Not gonna point any fingers now.
Bro, you know we were both on the train,
Not
right?
gonna point any fingers now.
You're clearly pointing fingers.
You're coping.
Anyways, so we were back at ground zero. And honestly, things didn't look good.
Back to holla for $1. At this point, folks, we were at an all-time low, emotionally and physically. And honestly, we just felt like giving up. Wait a minute. We got that $6 earlier from gambling. So now, all we gotta do is turn that $6 and get the most valuable item we could get. That's what we did.
What is the best place we could trade items for a more valuable item? What about Hong Kong's haven for all things electronic goods? Now, the idea was good, but the execution was a bit harder. Maybe it was because we came on a Monday morning. No one was interested in hearing us out at all until we came across a man named Eric. Eric initially rejected the offer, much like everyone else. Eventually agreed to a trade if we gave him a shout out. So Eric, here's your shout out. God bless you, man. He was willing to part ways with his decade-old earphones for just $6.
How? Now listen, folks, we were astonished, flabbergasted. Listen, remember, we started from $1, and now, sitting in our palms, is an item that is worth a retail price of $100. It was a fucking steal. Dare I say a bargain.
But it doesn't end there. We had to either sell the item or trade it up. And selling a decade-old earphone just seemed really rough. So we were left with the option of trading it up.
We were still greeted with the same disinterested workers until we met a man named Tony. Tony, if you're listening to this, God bless your soul, sweetheart, because you really helped us. See, Tony was just like every other worker there. He thought we were a joke. He did not believe in us. He thought we were crazy. But after a little persuasion and a little begging, Tony decided to take a chance on us. We were showing him the retail value of it, and he started looking more convinced. And fellas, look at Tony's face. That's a man who looks sold.
Now, what really surprised us was what came next. Tony pulled out something spectacular from under the counter. A Polaroid. A motherfucking Polaroid, man. That shit has more intrinsic value than meets the eye.
Tony probably thought that we were just a couple of goons out of our goddamn mind. But listen, what Tony saw was just a camera. What we saw was more than a camera. It was a fucking cash cow. We could literally make money from selling Polaroid pictures to strangers. Listen, folks, you're probably wondering, all this yapping, and we're balls deep into this video and we're still stuck at one item? Is the comeback even possible? Well, listen, let us cook. This is a LeBron 3-1 down comeback moment, so just let us cook. Act 3, 0.4 seconds.
We were under a lot of pressure. And I mean a lot of pressure. But we knew we had the tools to make things work. At least that's what we thought.
Oh, we got some sardines here. Look at the background behind me. I got some sardines here. I'm hungry.
We went to the tourist hubspot of Hong Kong, but had zero luck in selling any Polaroid pictures at all. I mean, literally, no one was interested.
Oh, no problem. Oh, no problem. No, no problem. Man, I feel stupid as fuck, bro. I feel stupid.
And we ended the night with $80. So 4 Polaroids taken.
谢谢您。
80 Hong Kong dollars here from walking in the cold. We freezing, but we gotta eat.
At this point, we felt like this video was just not meant to happen. We felt like calling it quits.
But remember here, folks, 0.4 seconds. The ball's on us. Game winning shot. Are we gonna take it or are we gonna lose it? But best believe we are XD and we don't fucking miss. So what we did next was we went to Hong Kong's most touristy area, C-tier Disneyland, Ocean Park. Now we thought the crowd was gonna be electric. That's what we thought. But guess what? Crowd was dead. Ice cold, fellas. No one was biting. Now at that point, we truly felt like giving up. Until this family came up to us asking for a Polaroid picture. Now all of a sudden, everything started working. Everyone started approaching us for a freaking Polaroid. And look at them. They're paying us dollarinos for a Polaroid. We were stacking bills on bills. All of a sudden, we knew we could make this work.
You won ya?
Not that easy, bro.
And after that, the most bizarre shit happened. This lady just approached us and said that she wanted to buy our Polaroid.
That shit was bizarre. Where did she even get the money from? Why did she even want to buy it from us? It did not even come in a box. But hey, it didn't matter because we needed the money to buy 1,000 items. And listen, ain't no free trips to Hawaii, sir. So we sold it to her for $60 and got that free money.
Sitting on that bag of cash, we turned it all into dimes. We started buying anything from strangers. I mean, literally anything. Now, that's where the real fun began, folks.
$1 for $1. But baby, would you make it alright? Or maybe that much better. If you wanted, you could make it all worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it. Ooh, wanna see the sunrise with you? Make it that much better. So I hope you're gonna make it all worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it. Ooh, worth all of the time I'm about to give you, baby. So I hope you're gonna make it all worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it. Ooh, give all of the time I should be working on me. So I hope you're gonna make it all worth it, worth it, worth it. This is the night.
The audacity that someone had to give us a used condom, that shit was insane, man. That was
Nasty.
so unhinged.
Here, let's check how many there actually are. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 so far. The fuck is that shit, man? It's disgusting.
Anyways, this was a whole long process. There were a lot of highlights. We paid a dime for every page that someone had in a book, and we also paid a dime for every cotton wipe someone had in a box. Big brain IQ thinking there.
That's some 5-head shit, bruh. Now, folks, remember we were stuck at one item? Now look at the item counter again. We were stacking it up. Now for the grand finale, before we completed the 1,000 item challenge, we decided to buy a random stranger a free drink as the last item. Now, folks, and there we have it. We finally did it. We turned $1 into 1,000 items. And now to all the haters and the doubters, tweet and deleters, who got that max win? Who came back? We did. Who needs a max win? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. You good, bro? Yo. Oh, man.